and co-host Puppers, and today we're going to be talking about the final installment, at least for this season, of this basketball series. I might do an episode next week doing some conference tournament predictions, and I most definitely will be doing a March Madness prediction video, but this is the last one of our upset every 7 days video. Hope you guys enjoyed the series. I enjoyed making it because I really love college basketball. Anyway, straight to it. It's going to be our last video, so hope you enjoy it. And if you don't remember the rules or you haven't watched any of the videos before this one, if you haven't watched any of the series other than this video, please go back and check the other series to learn the rules again. Anyways, main gist, I have to pick an upset for every game of the 7 of the week. Okay, so let's start on Monday. Okay, it's today. If you don't know, there's 2 top 25 teams playing this week. Baylor's playing Texas Tech, and NC State's playing Duke. Now, both of them are underdogs, right? Here's why I like NC State over Duke more than Texas Tech over Baylor. Number one, NC State already beat Duke. Granted, it was at their home court, and they had a home field advantage, but NC State has proven to be pretty good over the past few weeks, and unlike Texas Tech, which got the 22 last week and then proceeded to lose to Oklahoma and Texas, NC State has been on a roll since they beat Duke, and the only loss they have is to UNC, which might look bad because they're at the bottom of the ACC, but UNC is not necessarily a bad basketball team now that they have everyone healthy again. Plus, it's UNC. UNC's never a bad basketball team. It's never a weird, bad loss to lose to UNC. Anyways, I think NC State's going to beat Duke because the Wolf Pack is playing really well, and Duke is playing abysmally, having lost 2 in a row to Virginia, who is in top 25 this week, so that's not a bad loss. But they also lost last week to Wake Forest in the middle of the week, which is a bad loss. Anyways, that's Monday. I'm going with NC State on Monday. Tuesday, it's a big Big Ten day on Tuesday because we're talking about Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, Penn State, Maryland, and Michigan State, who are all in the Big Ten possibility of winning it all, like regular season-wise, and just overall. And it's going to be a big day for them. And there's a lot of games that are close here that I might pick. Purdue crushed Iowa last time they played, and it's at Purdue. Maybe it's at, I don't remember. Penn State beat Michigan State last time, and it might happen again this time. But the one I'm going to go with is this one. Rutgers over Maryland, and this is why. Rutgers hasn't lost a home game all year, and there's a reason why. They play fantastic at home. Maryland is on a slump. They've lost 2 out of their past 3, which they really should have lost their past 3, considering Minnesota just crumbled at the end of that game. Just absolutely crumbled. But Maryland, at this point, is playing not very well, which is why Michigan State might end up stealing it from them, or Penn State, or Illinois, or Wisconsin, or Iowa. Like, all those teams could technically steal it. That's it. Anyways, I think Rutgers is going to win because they're great on the home court. Anyways, going on to Wednesday. Wednesday's not hard because we're having Villanova play Seton Hall. Seton Hall's ranked 8th. Villanova's ranked 13th, 12th, I don't remember. But they're beneath Seton Hall. And this is why this is a good upset pick. This is why I'm so excited for Wednesday. Because this is probably one of the most... Because, it's always a toss-up when you're picking upsets, right? And, normally you can have confidence in them. Like, I have confidence every week that Providence is going to go win on Saturday. I have confidence every week that Ohio State's going to go and beat their ranked team on Sunday. Those are my teams I have confidence in. Now, I have not picked Villanova to win all year. But I'm picking Villanova to beat Seton Hall because it's my best chance at an upset. I think Villanova is going to beat Seton Hall. Even though Villanova had a bad day against Providence, Providence is still a very good basketball team. And we've seen that they beat St. John's last week, and they're still playing really good basketball. Moving on. Thursday. There is a big game in the Big Ten on Thursday. Ohio State plays Illinois. Now, Ohio State's playing to get higher ranked and therefore get a higher seed in the tournament. That's what they're playing for at this point, and a higher seed in the Big Ten tournament. Illinois is still clinging on to that hope that they can win the Big Ten, which they still can. This is a very big game, but I like the other game more. That's a big game, but California plays Oregon. If you remember, last week, California were huge underdogs against Colorado. Now, Colorado has crumbled since they've played UCLA, losing to UCLA, California, and now on Sunday, Stanford. They've just crumbled. But that still doesn't mean that was a good Cal win. And I just don't have confidence in Oregon. I think Oregon is a bad basketball team. Like, I'm going to go on a little hate tirade. Okay, so I love how the Pac-12 is like, oh, we should get 6 teams in, and the Americans should only get like 2 or 3. That's just not realistic. I mean, look at the American. You have Houston, which everyone agrees is a good basketball team. You got Cincinnati. You have Wichita State. You have Tulsa. And you have Memphis, and you have SMU. Like, all 6 of those are good basketball teams, and all 6 probably should deserve to get in. But instead, you're having, like, Houston only be the one that's most definitely going to get in. And then you have, like, Cincy on the bubble, and Wichita State on the bubble, and Tulsa on the bubble, and Memphis on the bubble. SMU's not even on the gosh dang bubble, even though they have a very good record, and they look like a very good basketball team. That's my little hate tirade. I don't think Oregon's any good. This is why California is going to win this basketball team. Okay, going on to Friday. There is no top 25 team playing on Friday. Thank God. Because last week I had to pick Davidson to beat Dayton. And if you had asked me, what are you least confident in? Like, what's the game you're least confident in? And you pick, like, if you told me I was going to go 4-3 last week, and I'm like, okay, I'll take that. But if you asked me which 3 games I would have picked, probably Liz. I honestly would have said Davidson beating Dayton, Minnesota beating Maryland, and honestly, I probably would say Providence beating Villanova for that 3rd one. But Providence ended up beating Villanova. Providence is my team. I love Providence. Providence is literally the man. I love them so much. They get me W's every day on Saturday. Anyways, I can't pick them on Saturday this week because they don't play a top 25 team. Anyways, on Friday, no top 25 team playing. So that means I get to pick any conference any Power 5, Group of 5, or conference that'll send likely 2 representatives or more. So I couldn't pick Atlantic 10 or WCC. Here's what I'm picking. Buffalo plays Bowling Green. Okay, Buffalo's a very good basketball team. Bowling Green's also a very good basketball team. Buffalo's going to be huge underdogs on the road. This is why I'm picking Buffalo. I have confidence in Buffalo that they're going to win. Right, Adelaide? Adelaide Stage. Buffalo Charlotte win the game. Popper's is the best dancer of all time. Don't you agree? Anyways, Saturday. Actually, it's another one of those Big East, very close in the ranking matchups. Seton Hall plays Creighton, Adelaide. Seton Hall's ranked 8th, Creighton's ranked 11th. That's a 3 difference. 3 rank difference. I think they're at Creighton. This is why I'm picking Creighton to win, because even though Creighton had that bad game against St. John's, and that was weird, because St. John's is not really that good, I think Creighton's going to win. Mainly because they've looked really good, and they had 1 bad game against St. John's, but other than that, they are a really good basketball team. Anyways, Sunday. I'm going to stick with my tradition. Ohio State plays Michigan State. Michigan State is ranked 1 spot ahead of Ohio State. Give me Ohio State to win it on Sunday, like I always pick on Sunday. Ohio State and Providence are my teams. They save me every week from having a losing record. I love Providence and I love Ohio State. Thank you, Providence and Ohio State basketball. Anyways, this is GGB and co-host Popper saying, adios, amigos.